The week of the 3x3s continues. Deadlifts, working with new weight. Haven't calculated yet, but I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie, specifically because yesterday was such a fucking long day. Not like, I kid you not, the minute I woke up until the time that I went to bed, I was doing shit. Whether it be working, moving weight, even recording. I had a long recording night. You know, I recorded maybe like 38 videos for the week, and also, you know, I like to have videos left over that I could put in the drafts. That way, in case there's an emergency, I have shit to post. So then by the time I got done recording all those and finished editing, it was like 6 a.m. You know, and then today I had to do some other shit before going to the gym. I'm just tired, you know? So I am not hoping that weight moves good today or anything like that. I'm just hoping that we can fucking get through it. Like, that we could just actually do it. You know what I mean? We are using the right bar, deadlift bar. So not a stiffy, but not a deadlift bar to the point like the Texas shit where it's a lot thinner and whips. Like, literally, I used that shit last night when I was doing one of the Enter Kev Dogs videos, and I pit up, like, it was like, I think 205, and did a shoulder press. I could feel that shit whipping when I was pulling up on it. So yeah, we got the right bar. It will whip, but not to the point that those do. So that will feel better for me because, just like I said, I don't like using bars that whip too much. And it will be easier to pull the slack out. It's not gonna be as rough as last week where we were using the stiffy. I am hoping that at some point Ryan pulls through. If not, we are deadlifting right in front of this guy. Or not right in front of him, but around him. So, should give us enough energy. Not as much as if Ryan was here, but enough. Like, I know it's only 135, so I can't say for sure, like, oh, the weight's gonna be feeling good. But I've just been lifting for so long that even at pussy shit weight like this, I can tell. So I can tell that the weight's not really gonna be an issue. It's just getting myself, like, in the zone of lifting heavy weight. Because like I said, I am tired. And when I'm tired, you know, like, I'll get to heavy weight, and it's not like, I'll just be tired and it will hard. It's like hard for me to like get into that mentality of like lift heavy shit. So I'll put on the heavy weight and then I just won't really feel like doing it. And I've had cases before where like when that happens, like I'll do like the first rep, I don't really feel like doing it. It feels heavy. And I just like will put it back down and just like fucking go home or some shit. It doesn't happen often because it's not often that I'm this tired, but it has happened. So it doesn't look like the weight's gonna be an issue, just the tiredness. So once we get to that heavy weight, if we could just switch into that, let's push heavyweight mentality instead of focusing on how tired we are, we're gonna be fine. But yeah, so I would say that's the goal today. Don't get into that lazy, tired, bitch-made mentality where we pick it up and we're like, this is so fucking heavy, I don't feel like doing this, and then just not finishing the reps or the sets. As long as we're not bitch-made, this weight should be fine. Like fine, like it'll be fine. Three plates, 3. Why did I announce that? I don't know. Truly, I don't know. But gonna go ahead and get on another plate. Hit up the 405. I think, let me actually calculate that right now, actually. I think it's 520. If last week was 510, it's probably in that 520 range. Well, it's 540. I had a feeling it was gonna be some bullshit like that, just because like when you're doing bench, you're clearly not going like super heavy, right? So the percentages, once you get to new and higher weight, it's not gonna change by that much. So for example, when my max was 415 or 410, I think for my threes, I was benching maybe around like 340. No, like 350. And then when I got my new max of 420, it was at like, I think 360. But still in that 50 range, like 350 range, I just rounded up to 360. So like when you're doing lifts like squat, deadlift, where you're higher shit, like higher weight, bro, there would be pretty big gaps between what you're doing for fives and threes. So like my max is 635, and what I did last week for fives was 508. So I could have rounded down to 505 or 510, and then this week it's 540. I don't know if you guys understand that. I'm just saying that, like, I don't know. I don't really know why I said all that, to be honest. Slight 405. Nothing but a mere tiny little stepping stone towards what we need to get. What are we? All right, well, since we have to go up to 540, I think I'm gonna go straight into 495 off of this. Get that on. I don't know. Like I said, you know, feeling tired. I don't really feel like being here mad long. So I might just put on the 495 and then while I'm setting up for the working set at 540, just use that time to stop thinking about being tired and exhausted and switch into that lifting heavy mentality, and then just go off of the 495 straight into the 540 and crank out that first set. Felt fine for the weight jump. Should have no problem getting into that mentality that we need to go ahead and do these 3 sets. So what we're gonna do now, what is that, 495, 25 on each side would be 545. So we need a 15, and that would be 525, and then a 5 and a 2.5. So yeah, we're gonna get this weight on and then get right into that for the first set. I will conquer you for 3 reps. Call me one of the conquerors from the early times. So I'm about to conquer this weight. It's a good first set. Still working on like just pulling it off of the ground quick and then staying tight from that point on to lock out. But yeah, you know, considering how we feel today and that being a first set, not really doing too much of a warm up, felt good. I'll take it for a first set. Press triangle to pay your respects. X to get into stance. Circle to start mission. Good, a little bit slow, but yeah, good. You know, just gonna take a little break, and then for the last set, I'm just really gonna focus on just staying tight throughout the movement, because I didn't really feel like I was staying as tight as I could have. I think on the last 2 reps I did, but first rep, not really. So yeah. Last set, didn't add anything. You know, it is new weight, so there's no need to do that. You know what I mean? So, order of business is just to get it up for 3, while also just focusing on the technicals. So I would just say, once we get that initial drive off the ground, staying tight the whole way through. That's what we need to focus on. I did forget to put on the belt, but I'm already in position, as you can see, and the belt's over there. So I think we're just gonna say fuck it and not use one. I'll take it for what it is. I don't think any of the sets felt like really fucking good, but you know, making progress towards bettering the deadlifts technically, and for what it is. Came in not really feeling the best, still did it, and even pulled that last set beltless, you know what I mean? So again, didn't really feel like the most crazy feel-good deadlift session, but for what it is, I am happy about that. We took away some shit that's gonna help us improve our deadlift. Also, we know that if we can hit this shit when we feel like this, when we feel good, you know, it'll feel a lot better, obviously. But for what it is all around, it is a deadlift session that I can be happy about. Not ecstatic about, like, but like, that was cool.